Good morning and welcome to He Sees Us All YouTube channel. Today's video I'm going to be talking about the presidential alert that went out to everybody yesterday. FEMA tests presidential alert to 225 million electronic devices. This is what the alert was supposed to look like. Presidential alert, this is a test of the National Wireless Emergency Alert System. No action is needed. Now, I didn't get this alert, neither did my husband. So then I went on Facebook and I checked out to see how many people did get the alert, and it looked pretty much like everybody got it. There were a couple of people here and there saying they knew someone that didn't get it or whatever, or that they were with someone that didn't get it. But for the most part, most people got this alert. Technologies and applications being used against American targeted individuals. So this all got me thinking last night about me not receiving the alert. And it brought me back to the skin rashes that I get that are like welts, and they happen every night, like around a certain time even. And then it brings me to all my sleepless nights and all the weight I've lost, the constant headaches, all of these things. And my husband has some of these same issues. Not the rashes, but he's got like some sleeping problems and he has constant headaches. There's like a constant ringing sometimes. So it's needless to say, we may or may not be targeted individuals. Everybody may be a targeted individual if 5G is up and running, because 5G is just that, microwave technology. Now, the nationwide test was an emergency test sent out Wednesday afternoon as the Federal Emergency Management Agency conducted its first quote-unquote presidential alert. Now, I got some screenshots here from my Facebook. I blocked out everybody's name and faces because I didn't want to go through and ask everybody if it was okay. This was on someone's phone. He said he had no service at the time and it still came through. So he was just showing that to people. And these are comments on his post. One guy got it on his smartwatch. One guy says that he noticed that his phone cut off service when the alert came through and that it was the weirdest thing. Another person said they got one too. So weird though. Another person, got one on my phone and my tablet. Now, this is my niece's mother, and the comments on here are what surprised me because a couple people here and there didn't get it. So, I got one too, so weird. Yeah, it's a testing nationwide. This was done nationwide just to test the new system, just in case there was ever a need to evacuate the state. And then a reply to that. Kristen didn't get it. And we were in the store together. Weird. And then some woman says, I heard on the TV and radio that not everyone would get it. Okay, I heard on the TV that everyone was supposed to get it, but that's neither here nor there. Someone said their girlfriend in Alaska didn't get it. And then, this is what I thought, everybody who had a cell phone was supposed to get it, and you couldn't opt out even if you wanted to. It is like an Amber Alert you get on your phone. They're push notifications that you can't opt out of. It's actually a FEMA alert to notify of a disaster, and the president has little to nothing to do with it. I don't really know why it says presidential alert. And then someone said, I got it earlier, but my friend didn't. And someone was like, weird. And they're like, yeah, it is. So then, I just said, I didn't get it. This is me on the bottom here. I didn't get it either. And neither did my husband, in that he says I put us on a list. I may or may not have put us on a list. Now, I've been what you would call a conspiracy theorist my whole life, because my mom mostly, but my parents are conspiracy theorists. They watched all those different conspiracy videos when I was a kid. I'd say I've been a truther, awake with my eyes open to the reality of the world, and not just conspiracies like of aliens or whatever, because that, I don't even believe aliens are aliens. I think they're demons, but that's a whole nother video. I think, I've been a truther for like 5 years or so, but I haven't been commenting actively online, just about maybe a year and a half I've been doing that. And it's been about a year that I've been getting these breakouts of rashes. And they're not even really rashes. They're more like welts. This is another one of the Facebook posts. This was the most important one I wanted to show you guys. This is one of my friends. And Jada is her daughter, who is young. She's only like 10, 12 years old. So they have the same service provider. I didn't get the president's text, but Jada did. Guess he don't like me. Oh well, ha ha ha. So then, one of her friends says, they said not all cell phones would get the message. Mine did. Don't recall a reason for not getting it texted. And then the original poster says, it's just weird because me and my daughter have the same service. And she got it, and I didn't. I'm glad it wasn't a real emergency. And then the reply back is, then that's weird. yeah, then that is weird, because I believe their excuse would be that service providers is what depends on whether or not you would get the message. Now, here is proof positive that it doesn't matter who your service provider is. Targeted individuals, we are unheard victims, lost beneath the lies. We are tortured, the tortured ones, put on a list to die. We are rising wounded, begging for your aid, becoming specks of dust in an evil charade. I'm going to take you to Matthew chapter 24, verses 40 and 41. And I know that this verse is what people get the rapture from. I have never, ever, ever believed that there was going to be a rapture, because I have read Revelation myself. And in Revelation, it says that God's people will have to live through the tribulation. So nobody's going to disappear. And I really hate that so many Christians believe that, because when it doesn't happen, are they all going to lose faith? Maybe this verse is talking exactly about what's going on. 2 men will be in the field, one will be taken and the other left. 2 women will be grinding out with 1 mill. One will be taken and the other will be left. So now, if an alert goes out to say this disaster is coming and it wants everybody to go to the nearest school or the nearest this or the nearest whatever, but it doesn't go out to some people. So now you have all kinds of people that know something or think they know something's coming and that are in a mass exodus to the nearest safe place. And then you have people who never received the alert. They're left behind. Now, I question whether they're left behind for, because they're going to die in whatever catastrophe is coming, or if they're left behind because they're just left behind because the government's leaving them out of this new Agenda 21 and they figure they're just going to die out there anyway. Targeted individuals, it's time you really knew what was going on. The energy weapons that they're using, it can take complete control of the human mind. They can send signals right into your head. They can send voices right into your head. They have directed energy weapons. This is why California is on fire. 5G itself is microwave technology. And gang and organized stalking is just that. It's just that. It's people who are breaking out with rashes and have constant ringing in their ears, or I get these anxiety attacks that are so bad that my heart starts to pound right out of my chest. I have to physically shake my hands and sit on the floor and slow my breathing. I feel like I want to put my fist through the wall, and there's no reason for it. So, and if you've come to this video and you're a truther and you're diving down that hole, are you next? Because you could be. I'm not saying that as a fear. I'm just saying that is the government doesn't want people waking up, and they're keeping an eye on everybody who is. Remote neural monitoring. They also have a way, like I said, to beam voices into your head. I guess there's also patents going out that are out there now where they can not only beam voices into your head, but read your brain waves. So they're also capable of knowing what you're thinking. So if you're a person who's thinking I'm not going to follow that, I'm not going to take that chip, I'm not going to be a part of that, they know you think that. If you're a person that thinks, I love Jesus Christ and I believe in God and I will not give up my faith for anybody, they know you think that. You're not alone in this. There are a lot of us out there, a lot. I would say there's more people asleep than not asleep, but our numbers are growing by the day. We just got to keep spreading this information out there. It's as easy as that. And who is doing this to all of us? Yes, the governments are behind this. With the direct energy weapons, I wonder if it is our government or if it's another government. But who's really doing this to all of us? There he is again. The man himself, or the being himself, I shall say. It's Satan. This is a plan that has been made thousands of years ago and that has been playing out over thousands of years. And we're ramping up for the end of the plan now. I know it's crazy. Satan's behind all this, but I am telling you, Satan is behind all of this. God bless you all. I found this little meme. I thought it was cute. Keep calm and expose the hidden evil. Please expose the hidden evil. This is what we need to be doing. This is where we will find favor in God's sight. We need to spread God's word, and we need to stick together. I pray for you all, and God bless you all. I hope you like this video. Please give it a like, subscribe, share. Leave me a comment if you're having any of these similar symptoms and you think you might be a targeted individual. And also, I'd like to know who got the message and who didn't. If you didn't receive the message, leave me a comment as well. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you in the next video.